morning, everyone. Respected Principal Sir, Vice Principal Sir, learned teachers, intellectual judges, and all my dear friends. Today, I, Prachi Totla of Agni House, is here for debate competition. The topic of my speech is online classes are better than classroom teaching. Now, to prove the topic that online classes are better than classroom teaching, the question arises that why is online classes important? The internet has significantly changed how we communicate with one another, as well as how we access, share, and facilitate information. The issue is no longer one of how to use technology to teach, but one where teachers acknowledge the way the world is already developing and understanding the significance of online literacy and the role that collaboration and online engagement plays in student learning and their future workplace environment. Now, some benefits of teaching online. First, flexibility of time. Learning and teaching can occur at times that are more convenient and productive for both students and teachers. Students can work at their own pace within a given framework. Second, increased flexibility of location. Learning and teaching can take place in any location like home, office, shops, etc. Third, context. Online education gives learning a new relevance to contemporary society and professional practice. Fourth, information sharing. Online education provides opportunities to access and share information more easily and readily. Fifth, online resources. Online education provides access to a great depth and breadth of resources and information. Sixth, administration. Online education can streamline some administrative aspects of teaching. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Respected Principal Sir, Honorable Vice Principal Sir, and all learned teachers. Myself, Vikas Rathore of Agni House, is here to speak against the motion that is online classes are better than classroom teaching. Firstly, I would like to mention that there are more advantages of taking classes in classroom compared to taking them online, such as being able to physically meet with the teachers, asking for their feedback and seeing their reaction. Classroom teaching also promotes collaborative learning. Basically, classroom environment is essential to promote and simulate collaborative learning. Collaborative learning increases a child's self-awareness about how other students learn and enable them to learn more easily and effectively, transforming them into good learners inside and beyond the classroom. The traditional way of taking class is known as classroom environment, where it is easy to manage time because we are going to classes and schools every day. Students have more time to attend classes and more time to do homework with the help of their teachers and peers. Online class might be effective for some students, but for most of the students, doing, seeing, and being able to interact with the teachers is most important. Moreover, online class also affects our eyesight a lot because we have to sit in front of the mobile phones for a long period of about 3 to 4 hours attending classes, which also affect our physical health a lot. And some students have to struggle a lot time to get an internet access and a mobile phone because the cost of getting a mobile phone or a computer is too high, and some students lack the technological skill needed to attend those online classes, so they also have to struggle. At last, I would only like to say that individuals learn to construct their knowledge and meanings through interaction with others. It holds that knowledge is not present in individual but emerges from active dialogue by those who create their own paths and knowledge. And according to the constructivist approach, learners provide their knowledge to those from whom they get feedback.
Teacher paints their minds and guide their thoughts, share their achievements and address their faults, inspire a love of knowledge and truth. Good morning, all of you, respected principals, sir, judges, and teachers. I am Saket Jaswal of Amber House to speak against given topic. Online classes are better than classroom teach. As my above lines are reflecting the importance of teacher in student life, I strongly believe that the presence of teacher inculcate value among children, whereas online classes are taking this value away from them. When it boils down to the point of activity, social life, and it is distracting, we must observe several things like online classes is task based oriented. For example, read 4 chapter in 2 days. Kids will be sitting as much in regular class as during online classes. The fact of distracting student is not nearly as tempting as in regular social environment. The urge to talk to friend, draw, sleep or daydream is not nearly as strong as the urge to use internet. The comment made that no hiring teachers is extremely false. If a person is taking a physical education class, they are required to either receive calls from the teacher during exercise. Online classes do not provide opportunity to develop their personality and their community skills, which can be gained through regular degree program at school. Through a classroom based program, students are engaged in projects, assignments, and beside the annual assessment of learning. For a successful online class, there should be have high speed, reliable, easily and accessible internet connection failing, which the student will not be have a big loss. While there is no case in the classroom teaching, the biggest disadvantage of taking an online class is the absence of face-to-face interaction between the teachers and their students. There is a lack of willingness and desire to learn. The students are simply not motivated in online classes. They are usually easy and are time efficient, but student learning outcomes to be lackluster. Student B simply complete their assignment to receive credit for passing grade. For many students try to fulfill their course unit requirements, many of students are not able to attend class because they are not able to have cell phone with them. If the school plans go for online exams, half of children who are live in town and village will fail for sure because they will not able to connect. The school wants to make PPT, record video and lectures, take online classes through different apps, but they do not offer any clear instruction as how this should be done. How do they expect a 60 plus teacher not technically sound to make this work? Lastly, I want to grab your attention towards that situation. Nearly 16 lakhs. It is not a small unit. 16 lakhs children from poor families study in government and municipal schools in the national capital or starting a disruption in their study without access so mobile, internet, and laptops. Donna Ajay truly said that online classes is not the next big thing, it is the now big thing. So, as you can see, there is every reason to vote their affirmation while none remaining to vote in negation. Thank you.
Education is the most powerful weapon we can use to change the world. Good morning. Today I am going to speak on the given topic, that is how online classes are better than classroom classes. Online classes allow virtual students to interact with instructor, various communication methods, and even gives the student the chance to virtually meet a wider range of people from different countries and backgrounds, increasing the diversity of networking opportunities. The coronavirus pandemic has resulted in the closure of schools and colleges across the country. Education has changed dramatically over the 2 months with a considerable rise of e-learning, whereby teaching is executed remotely and on digital platforms. Tens of thousands of students are connected to computers and smartphone screens as teachers and students enter a new world to virtual lectures, worksheets, and assignments. Through e-learning poses a challenge to both students and teachers over technology, and as it is keeping everyone busy with lectures, worksheets, and assignments. Even before the COVID-19 outbreak, e-learning was growing at an unpandemic pace. According to the 2019 Global Learning Technology Investment Pattern Report, education teach companies around the $18.66 billion in 2019. It will be coronavirus has caused in the education system stay forever. Let us explore other benefits of online classes. First, online-based learning. Second, creating high learning pathway for future. Third, improve attendance. Fourth, trackable learning. Fifth, high enrichment. Sixth, reduce district connection. Seventh, quick assignment. At last, I only want to say that students have more time to meet with their peers and teachers, and more time for homework to be done in the classroom with the help of peer and your teacher. Online classes may be effective for some students, however many students learn by doing, seeing, and being able to interact with the teachers and their peers. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.
Education is what remains after one is left the school. Good morning to one and all present here, respected principal sir, worthy teachers, and all my dear friends. Today, I, Avni Bahati, student of Varun House, is going to speak on the against of the motion, that is whether online classes are better than classroom teaching. Of course, it is true that classroom teaching is better than online classes. Our school is a place where we learn discipline, etiquettes, and many more things. Firstly, online classes are not available for all. You all know that there are three sections in our society. That is first rich one, second middle one, and the third one is poor one. So, the one who is rich will facilitate all the things that we need in online classes, like the mobile phone, books, and the 4G internet. But the one who is poor will stuck out of the race. Then where the equality goes? As our education means equal to all. The one who must have online classes have mobile phones. Oh, sorry. Nowadays laptops and 4G internet data. So because nowadays children's demanding are getting higher and higher. They don't want to see their teachers on a small screen. And why will they give much effort to their eyes? Oh, of course, friends, there is not one but many disadvantages of online classes. Online classes does not make relationship between teachers and student. Teachers are those person who fill colors in a student life. It will to distract the child from attending the class and who's learning the online classes that whatever the teachers give is giving to the child. Just taking an example, suddenly a message pings in a child's phone, he will surely leave the class to see that message. A recently incident held a couple of days ago that a 17-year child spent 16 lakh rupees. You know how many zeros are in 60 lakhs? In playing PUBG. This is so because he was given a mobile by his father for learning online classes or take to studies. And
Good morning to all. I am Maitreyi Mishra on behalf of Prithvi House here to express my views in the favor of motion, that is, online classes are better than classroom teaching. The coronavirus pandemic has resulted in the closure of schools and colleges in the country. Education has changed dramatically over the last 4 months, with a considerable rise of e-learning. Tens of thousands of students are glued to computer and smartphones screens as the teachers and students enter a new world of virtual lectures and tutorials assessments. Through e-learning poses a challenge to both students and teachers over technology and access. It is keeping everyone busy with lectures, worksheets and assignments. The internet has significantly changed how we communicate with another, as well as share and facilitate information. The issue is how to use to teach, how to use technology to teach, but acknowledge is the way the world is already understand. The significance of online literature. Online literature that cultivates an online engagement, learning and their future workplace environment. Online learning and teaching can take place at any location. Online education provides opportunity to access and share information readily. Online education provides access to depth and breadth of resources. Online education can enhance the learning experience by providing cross-disciplinary, cross-culture and campus collaboration. By online classes, the most appealing of online education for students with many duties to balance, since everything is available online, accessing class materials and submitting very convenient. Exactly when and where this takes place is up to students as long as assignment due to dates are met. In many online programs, however, students can review words from teachers instantly, either by rewinding the audio or the video or the transcript that accompanies the lecture. In an online environment, it can be much easier to share thoughts with others, with 74% of people suffering from such speech. According to the National Institute of Mental Health, online education tends to foster better classes. In an online class, students can spend as much time as thinking. Students can spend as much time as they thinking and about honing their own ideas. This can lead to a greater confidence and more elegant discussion, with the estimated 93% of communication being non-verbal. Online students do not have to worry about body language interfering with their message, while body language can ideas, and online education eliminates physical judgment that can lead to body language ideas eliminates physical judgment that can cloud rational discussion. Many degrees programs today incorporate Some sort others on campus or locally means coordinate specific days and times so everyone can attend. Distance learning programs, however, foster virtual communication and allow students to work with team members, emails, chat rooms, and other easy to use methods. Although the cost of an online course can be as much or more than a traditional course, student can save money by avoiding many fees typically of campus-based education, including lab fees, parking, hostel, etc. Traditional students are not often limited to course and teachers close to home. The online student can take a French course from a teacher in a France and a travel writing course from a writer who live home. Thus, online learning can be more suitable for growing up who are continuing their education. Thank you.
School is the place that provides education and brings the best out in students because education is the key to life, morals and values. Respected teachers and all my dear friends, a very pleasant morning to everyone. I am Harshit Rampuria and today I will speak against the motion online teaching is better than classroom teaching. In a world where millennials can already not be separated with smartphones, schools bring normality and social life for students. It gives them opportunities to hone their skills and it is a lot more than mere teaching of subjects. Because classroom learning is not just about learning subjects. It is also about discovering talent in cultural and sports activities, about making friends and about discipline and sincerity. While online learning is an alternative that we are forced to have in times such as these, it can never be an alternative for online learning, for classroom learning in absence of pandemic because classroom learning has advantages that can never be practically replaced with any amount of technology. And I will deal with all those things in my speech today with 3 arguments and at last I would also respond to some of the benefits of online learning and why those not stand in this debate. My first argument is it gives unfair advantage to the students, better internet connectivity and affordability. Access to the internet is directly linked with the capability of students for using online learning effectively because to gain better insights, to follow study material regularly, to get doubts solved and to gauge learning through examinations are all important aspects of learning and improving that become difficult through online learning. And even though some of these can be improved through better internet connectivity, for example, through live lectures, this largely favors the students who have financial and geographical benefit of better internet connectivity and devices at hand. Moreover, examinations cannot have a way out in online learning, given invigilation is nearly impossible when students give exams from homes. The impact of this is that the students who cannot afford technology-friendly ways are left behind, which in both short-term and long-term affects the end goal of education. My second argument is how it affects the overall personality development of students. While schools educate students in various subjects, they also inculcate interpersonal skills and works towards overall personality development through various cultural and sports activities that can never be achieved with the same level of effectiveness in online learning because that limits the social interaction of students that help them develop socially and also limits the physical activities that happen in school and instead increases their usage of smartphones and laptops. My third argument is how it increases the workload for teachers and limits their methodologies. Online learning limits the methods teachers can use in classroom because while all the benefits that can be improved online in terms of teaching can all be simultaneously achieved in classroom learning as well. But the irreplaceable benefits of classroom learning for examinations like labs and experiments, better doubt solving cannot be achieved online. At last, I would like to bring out the benefits of classroom learning compared to online learning. While there may be benefits to students in online learning to access study material anytime, it is nothing compared to the problem it brings alongside, because firstly, the students only procrastinate their work in terms of flexibility, and secondly, the overall personality development and affordability will be largely affected, which cannot be replaced completely by online learning. At last, I would like to say that schools are complete societies and families in themselves, and education is the key to unlocking the world, and this objective can never be fulfilled with alternatives like online learning. Thank you.